All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a great day to be in crypto. Great week to be in crypto. 34,753. Bitcoin wants to be back at 35,000 at any moment. The BTF or the Bitcoin ETF news is everywhere. It's all over CNBC. That's all people are talking about. CNBC is talking about Bitcoin. They're completely bullish on Bitcoin again. All the dumb money is running back in now that Bitcoin is going up. Your altcoins are doing relatively well. I know Bitcoin dominance is up, but like the altcoins are doing fine. Like Ethereum 1800, XRP 55, 56 cents. Solana's going crazy. Cardano is almost at 29 cents. Like everything's doing fine. Like, yeah, I know Bitcoin always pumps first. It pumps first and then the altcoins follow, which means dominance goes up first as well. We've seen this before. There's no need, every time this happens, every bull run, you get the people coming out saying, "Oh my God, only Bitcoin's pumping." You know what that means? Altcoins aren't going to pump this bull market. And then these people go crazy. They sell all their altcoins and they only buy Bitcoin. Then the minute they sell all their altcoins, all the altcoins go up. Guys, I saw this last bull market as well. You have to live through this stuff. I had do you guys realize how much Cardano I had at 2 cents and I sold half of it to put it into Bitcoin because I thought Cardano wasn't going to do anything, and then Cardano goes to $3? If I didn't sell half my Cardano, I'd probably be completely retired right now. You can't make these same fucking mistakes. And we're going to talk about that as well today, is basically how all the crypto YouTubers out there know absolutely nothing, which is why on this channel I've been telling you guys to buy crypto ever since 15,000 and just cost average. We're going to talk about the call I made on Bitboy. Like, I've been right about everything. I'm not going to toot my own horn too much, but you kind of have to. Where I told you guys that Bitboy will be getting divorced. He is now getting divorced, just like I said. Let me pull it up. Here it is. I called this about 2 months ago, and we're going to play the video that I played. I said I'll bet anybody $10,000 within the next few months Ben Armstrong is divorced. Here's the tweet from yesterday. "Sometimes in life you make mistakes you can't undo. Sad to tell you all that Bethany and I are getting divorced. She filed for the papers to me today. To get it out of the way, there are no questions. Yes, I am with Ducci of DeFi." I don't know. I guess so he's dating that girl he was having an affair with. But, we called all this a month ago. Here's a video I made about a month ago and telling you he's getting divorced. This is the kind of girl you get drunk with. You wake up the next morning with all your money gone. You got tattoos all over your body. Like, there's no good can coming out of this woman. She's not like a family-friendly woman. And here's Ben's wife. Obviously a loving, just normal suburban housewife. And thankfully he has her in his life, but he keeps running back to this because he's a weak man. And the more time he spends with her, the worse it's going to be for him, because this girl is nothing but trouble. So that's why I think this is probably the tipping point for his wife, Bethany. I think Bethany is her name, and I think she'll probably, and I think I think she knows if she files for divorce from Ben, that's going to be it. Like, he's going to, she might even be afraid to file for divorce because, the guy's so crazy. So I don't think this is going to be Ben's last stint getting arrested. I think he's probably going to be in and out of jail over the next year. If his wife files for divorce, I think that's when he's going to finally hit complete rock bottom. And kind of reminds me of Artie Lang from the Howard Stern show. I think, you'll see Ben with his nose chopped off, just like Artie Lang from all the crack. Anyway, so I lost my. And there's other videos I made as well about a month ago basically saying he's getting divorced. So now Ben Armstrong is getting divorced. Crypto Ran talking about it a little bit as well. So my thing now is, we did call the divorce, but I'm thinking this whole divorce thing might actually send Ben Armstrong back into a spiral of craziness. So it could be very entertaining, but we could also see Ben Armstrong, now that he's going to be hanging out with this sleazeball woman, the stripper woman, Cassidy Wolf. Yeah, here she is. I just can't see good things happening. So we'll be following this, but it's kind of like leaving your wife or girlfriend for the stripper. It never works out. Although his wife is leaving him, but yeah, this girl's pretty and all, but nothing good can come out of hanging out with this woman. So I think we're going to see a lot of craziness on the Ben Armstrong channel in the next few months. I think the stress of this whole thing is going to make Ben Armstrong do a lot of crazy things. Maybe we'll see some more arrests. But we called it on this channel about a month ago. We said he's getting divorced. And hell, everything we've been calling for on this channel has been right. Here's Banter talking about it a little bit.
It's the worst tweet in tweet history. Do you guys agree? Scarecrow, Josh agrees. James, do you think it's the worst tweet in history? It's definitely up there with the worst tweets in history. This is. So you know, Bitboy was having an affair with Cassie. We all know Bitboy was having an affair with Cassie. Crazy. And then he made his wife make that video with him where she said she's sticking by him and whatever else. And then we saw Bitboy get arrested while going to fetch his Lamborghini while Cassie was in the car. You remember that? Okay, so now Bitboy says this. He says, sometimes in life you make mistakes you can't undo. Sad to tell you all that Bethany and I are getting a divorce. She filed for divorce papers to me today. To get this out of the way so that there are no questions, yes, I am with the Duchess of DeFi, which is Cassie. Beth is an incredible, and she helped me build my business and supported me. She's a great mother and will be a good co-parent together, and I hope that we can stay close friends. I'm not proud of what led us here by any stretch of the imagination. I let my family down. And I'm sorry to Bethany and my kids over my mistake. Bethany and I grew apart as people as we were heading in opposite directions for a while. Marriage is very hard. People change over time. After 15 years, neither of us is the same person when we met. Going forward, I want my personal life to be less in the public, but ripping off the band-aid here, blah, 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 blah. I just replied and I said, I feel truly relieved and truly sorry for Ben's wife. But I think more relieved. I don't know, more relieved or more sorry? I think more relieved. More relieved.
Relieved.
Anyway, that is us for today. Remember.
Anyway, and you have to, I mean, we make fun of Ben Armstrong, and because the guy's such a douchebag. I mean, we go back to all the scams he promoted over the years. Like, could care less about him. I just see him as like a typical crackhead. You know, anybody who gets involved with him business-wise, gets involved with listening to his calls, becomes friends with him, you're just going to wind up in the gutter just like him. Is he entertaining? Yes, and that's what we've been saying on this channel. He is Bitboy, so he's going to get all the views. Just like, you know, like Artie Lang on the Howard Stern show, I always compare him to him. He's a train wreck. People like to watch him, but he's not like a good person or anything like that. But his wife, that Bethany woman, does seem like a good person. So it's probably best for her to get away from him. Maybe she'll get some sort of payout. I mean, I know they have a lot of real estate. And she can kind of get away from this. But the public embarrassment that he caused her by, like, for one, the cheating thing, okay, and then, like, still cheating, and then, like, live streaming that whole arrest with the woman, with the side chick in the car with him. It's just, like, total embarrassment for him and his family. Like, this is way beyond, like, getting caught, like, cheating on your wife. This is, like, I got caught, and then I'm going to make it, like, 10 times worse. So the guy's a total douchebag, and like I said, this whole divorce thing might actually send them back into a spiral. Because you know he's going to be doing crazy shit now with all the stress of a divorce. So the plot thickens, but we caught it on this channel. I actually have a bunch of other videos from a month ago I made. That wasn't the best one that I played, where I basically said, I actually said on my channel, I said within 6 months, he will be getting divorced. I'll bet anybody $10,000. And a month later, he's divorced. So not only do we make good crypto calls on this channel, we're also like good like marriage therapists on this channel, because hey, look, we just know exactly what's going to happen on this channel. Another funny thing that Rand did today on this channel, he starts playing like all the bad calls from like all the other YouTubers. We're going to play that. Of course, he doesn't play his calls talking about Luna Luna UST and all the scams he promoted. But this is kind of a funny, he does make a good point here, showing that nobody knows what the fuck they're talking about in crypto.
Capo capitulated yesterday. We spoke about that semi-capitulation. Peter Schiff says, all of you Bitcoin holders making fun of my posts should be selling your Bitcoin. Instead, you can always buy it back cheaper if you really want to. I mean, he'll never change his views. We should stop trying to change his views. Then you got this. I think this is the best post I've seen in a long time. Let's quickly watch it together. This is good. This is really, really good. Let me know what you want, and if you like it, smash the like button.
Tap $10,000 from its high of $65,000, because that's what it normally does. It drops 85%.
See Bitcoin fall approximately 45% more from approximately that, breakdown level around 18,000 and change. To me, that gives me a target just below 10,000.
And I really do think that we will see $10,000 Bitcoin. I really, really do.
When hasn't Bitcoin done an 85% drop? It always does. It always has. Why would it stop? My price calls are amazing. I make very, very few of them. And that's a lot easier to get it right.
Their gap all the way over here that happened. And this one happened back in July 24th of 2020 during DeFi summer. This gap I do believe will be filled. And I also do think that it will be filled when we do hit 10K. I personally believe that Bitcoin will hit 10K.
My honest personal feeling is that we're going to probably see 4 digits Bitcoin. The reason being is that there are
Disappointing from Ben.
So this is kind of funny, and I like that Rand is playing this, but of course, like I said, Rand was like telling you guys to buy Luna and UST and every other scam in the book he was promoting. So Rand should be playing a video of him in with these people too. But the point is, the person making this tweet says, all these people above are essentially untrained civilians trying to fly an F-22 Raptor. I've been saying this forever. I've been making fun of Data Dash forever. Guys, since I created this channel, I'm like, stop listening to Data Dash. Please. The guy knows nothing. He's a scammer. He was caught in 2018 taking money to promote scams and not disclosing it. He's always wrong. He's overly bearish. Then he's overly bullish. Same with Benjamin Cowan. Just because you worked for the government as a scientist doesn't mean you know anything about crypto. Data Dash did nothing before he started shilling crypto. These guys are like nobodies. They're nobodies. They have no life experience. And here's Data Dash. So here's on Ivan on Tech. He's talking about Data Dash finally capitulated after 1 year. Data Dash was selling all of his coins at $15,000 Bitcoin and just waiting for a $3,000 Bitcoin. And I'm just thinking to myself, I've been making videos about this. I'm like, Data Dash, you're crazy. You're not getting no $8,000, $3,000 Bitcoin. And he just sticks with his bearishness for an entire year.
Data Dash, we love Data Dash, by the way. I love Data Dash. He's a great guy. These guys, Capo and Data Dash, I do respect them for holding their bearishness for so long. It's not something that I personally would do, because when the trend shifts, we're also shifting on the channel. I'm never, I'm 100% this or that. I'm more towards bullishness. Most often than not, I will be bullish. But
here is Data Dash's YouTube channel. It's a joke. He's getting 47,000 views. 25,000 views just to give people bad, stupid advice. Look at this. My final warning for Bitcoin. This is 2 days ago. Then we pump $8,000. Let's go back even farther. The coming collapse of stocks. The halving event in Bitcoin ETF won't save Bitcoin. You guys, you got to check this out. How can you be constantly wrong about everything and still have this many subscribers? What is the appeal? Not to mention, he's also selling you a course and a newsletter. I've always said it, guys, if you're selling a course in a newsletter, you're probably a scammer. But Data Dash, you have no business giving crypto advice. You have no business being on YouTube. You are wrecking people. You have no qualifications, and you're a fucking scammer. You are a known scammer, taking money to promote scams and not disclosing it. You were caught red-handed back in 2017, 2018, 2019, whatever year it was. You fucked up, and you got a lot of people wrecked. And finally, he puts out a tweet yesterday capitulating. And here's his tweet from yesterday after Bitcoin finally hits, he's calling for a $10,000 Bitcoin, selling all his Bitcoin at $15,000. And here he is yesterday. Having traded well over a decade, it's difficult to admit, but we got this one wrong. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did. So how can you keep that negative narrative for so long? I don't know, guys. I just... kind of like what Rand Nooner said, although I put Rand Nooner in that group too. Anybody can make crypto videos, anybody can trade crypto, but a lot of these people just don't have a good gauge on the market, and that's what it comes down to. It's just common sense. Yeah, Bitcoin could have dropped 85% and went down to 10,000, but it never does what people think it's going to do. So when Richard Hart came out and said, Bitcoin's going down to 10,000, and we went down to 15,000, that's when you should be going all in. Yeah, we could still go to 10,000, but everybody's waiting for 10,000. If everybody's waiting for 10,000, you're not getting 10,000. And that's what happened at 15,000. When 15,000 hit, you got Gareth Soloway, for example. My friend paid for Gareth Soloway's course. He was telling my friend on the paid course, $100 a month, $1,200 a year, that we're going down to $3,000 Bitcoin. If you make a call like that, should you still be making crypto videos? I can tell you guys right now, if I make a call like that, I don't make crypto videos anymore. I got like I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. Everything we've been saying on this channel has come true. Are we right 100% about price action? No, we're not. Nobody can call it 100%, but we were begging you. I was begging you. $15,000 Bitcoin, find my videos. Buy, 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 buy. I said, could we go down to 10? Yeah, but buy right now, 80% in. And we were making fun of Data Dash in the same exact video. And we were making fun of everybody because nobody knows what they're talking about. These guys are just people living in their mom's basement. Before they were in crypto, before they were making Bitcoin videos, they were either crackheads like Ben Armstrong, living in their parents' basement, maybe a college student. They have no life experience. I've lost plenty of money in the stock market before. I lost plenty of money in Bitcoin before. I understand these markets now. They're very risky. Anything can happen. Bitcoin can go to zero at any moment. But like Ivan on Tech said, you have to follow the trends. Once we went to 15,000 and pumped up to over $20,000 again, and we only had a year left to the halving, it was pretty clear we were going into a bull market and $15,000 was the low. I've been saying that on this channel 100%, and I told you guys Bitboy was getting divorced. So we've been spot on. But, you know, I am a little cocky on this one because I've been spot on. But even I can be wrong at any moment. Anything can happen at any moment in these markets, and nothing will surprise me. All right, so what else is going on? Yeah, I was a little bit about CNBC really quick. You know, they were completely dead silent on Bitcoin. This time last year, they made, you know, Jim Cramer came out and said, you got to be an idiot to be in Bitcoin. That's what he said. He said, when Bitcoin was 15,000, he came out and said, you are an idiot. He basically said you're an idiot, which I've never heard anybody on CNBC call anybody an idiot before. He said, you're an idiot if you're in Bitcoin. What did we say on this channel? Time to buy. Jim Cramer's calling you an idiot for buying Bitcoin. We are at the bottom. We are at the bottom. And of course, now we're $34,000 Bitcoin. But now CNBC has changed their tune, as the dumb money always does. The dumb money always changes their tune because CNBC caters to dumb money. Smart money is not watching CNBC. Smart money is out on a desert island with a model, getting drunk in Miami, having fun, living a life. The CNBC was created for the peons. The peons trading Coca-Cola stock, making a couple $1,000s a year, trading Coca-Cola stock, or trading some gas company. Like, it's not designed to get rich. It's not designed for successful people. It's designed to keep you watching. But successful people, the smart money is not watching CNBC. It's for dumb money. Let's be honest. Like, your 75-year-old father who's been retired as a plumber for 30 years, is watching CNBC, trying to debate what little oil stock he should trade. You know, that's what it's created for. Where you have Jim Cramer join his show telling you what stocks you should buy. And he's always wrong anyway. They're not giving any good calls on CNBC. But now they're back to talking about Bitcoin.
Having quite a day, hitting fresh highs, now up triple digits on the year. The move also helping to boost, of course, as you might expect, MicroStrategy, which owns a lot of Bitcoin. And
we were telling you guys to put all your fucking money in MicroStrategy and Coinbase for the last year. I'm up so big on MicroStrategy. I mean, MicroStrategy is one of my best performing assets, even better than Bitcoin. And we've been talking about MicroStrategy on this channel since it was $100.
Coinbase also up. Let's get over to Kate.
And we've been talking about buying Coinbase on this channel since it was $25.
She's got more on what exactly is driving this latest action, Kate.
Hey, David, good morning. So Bitcoin's rally was first sparked by this excitement we've seen around the approval for a Bitcoin ETF, but there's also some action going on in derivatives markets that's having an impact this week. The cryptocurrency popped above $35,000 this week. That was for the first time since the industry really saw a meltdown last summer. It has been climbing past that $30,000 level in the past couple of weeks, thanks to hope that a Bitcoin ETF would be approved. The SEC declined to challenge a court decision against Grayscale Investments. That company is trying to convert its publicly traded trust, GBTC, into an ETF. You've got BlackRock and Fidelity among those with a Bitcoin application out there as well. Investors I'm talking to say the abrupt spike higher though this week, it's likely due to action going on in the options market. So short covering by traders who bet against Bitcoin. They've got to buy back that cryptocurrency. That's sparking the rally here. According to data from CoinGlass, Bitcoin has seen $250 million in short liquidations in the past day or so. Crypto stocks getting that boost as well. You've got Coinbase higher. It's listed as a partner in a lot of these ETF applications. MicroStrategy, Riot Blockchain as well, some of the mining names getting a boost as well. Back to you guys.
Yeah, MicroStrategy, absolutely. Of course, we haven't talked to Michael Saylor in a little bit. Kate, thanks.
Yeah, look at this guy. Look at his eyes lighting up at MicroStrategy. We haven't talked to Michael Saylor in a bit. You should have been talking to him when MicroStrategy was $100 CNBC. You should have been talking about MicroStrategy, and you should have been telling your people to buy it, and you should have been talking about the potential of what's going to happen with MicroStrategy once we go into the bull market. But they weren't. The minute we went into the bear market and MicroStrategy was going down, they forgot all about it. Who's Michael Saylor? Michael Saylor who? We don't know who. Now they talk about it. And I guarantee you, Michael Saylor will be back on CNBC within the next couple of weeks, giving interviews, and they're going to be pumping MicroStrategy. Dumb money. And that's all that's going on right here. So overall, guys, things are looking great. Bitcoin's about to hit $35,000 again. We called it all on this channel. It doesn't mean Bitcoin's not going to be volatile. I would not be surprised if we go under $30,000 for Bitcoin again. And we got 6 more months to the halving. The point is, everybody was wrong except for me and a few other people. And you just have to be very careful. A lot of these people, you just take a look at a lot of these people talking about crypto. Tattoos all over their body. What were they doing before crypto? Crack in the gutter, living in their parents' basement. Maybe they worked a job at Starbucks. There's no life experience with a lot of these people. At least I have a business, and I've been trading stocks for the last 10 years. I've lost a ton of money on scam stocks. I can go through it. All the stupid, stinky, pinky stocks I've traded, I've learned my lessons. I got into these markets in 2017 with Bitcoin at the top. I was buying Litecoin at the top. And I admit I was an idiot, and I lost a lot of money, but I stuck with it, and I did really good last bull market, but I didn't do as good as I should have because I was still scared, dumb money. I had a lot to learn. I learned all my lessons last bull market, last bear market, and this bull market I'm going to conquer. And everything we've been saying on these channels, including Ben Armstrong getting divorced, has come true. And this is a video I made 1 month ago telling you that Ben Armstrong will be getting divorced. He's going to end up broken, destitute. The next chip to fall within the next year or two will absolutely be his wife will leave him. Guaranteed his wife will leave him. She's the modern American woman. So not only am I right about crypto, I'm right about affairs of the heart, as Tony Soprano would say. Anyway, guys, like and subscribe. Talk to you later.